Thailand boasts one of the highest numbers of public holidays in the world, and with so many magical Thailand festivals taking place throughout the year, it's easy to see why. The most famous traditional festival in Thailand is known as Songkran. Although there are several other popular festivals in Thailand to be found. It is also termed a water festival because water is an important element of the celebration. Songkran is a Sanskrit phrase that is blended with song and krant, which means the entry of the solar into a brand new sign of the zodiac.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Khairuddin Khalil and my fellow friends. We are from Group 2 will present about Songkran Festival.
Good morning, Doctor. I'm Boon, matrix number 281357. According to the Buddhism scripture of Wat Po, Songkran originated from the death of Kapila Brahma, and it is a term derived from Sanskrit meaning to move or movement. It derives from the movement of the sun from one position to another in the zodiac, and the correct name for this period should actually be Mahasongkran, which means Great Songkran, because it coincides with the arrival of a new year. The Songkran festival is therefore a celebration of the new year in accordance with the solar calendar. The Songkran celebration is rich with symbolic traditions. Morning begins with merit making. Visiting local temples and offering food to the Buddhism monks is commonly practiced. On this specific occasion, performing water pouring on Buddha statues and the young and elderly is traditional ritual, representing purification and the washing away of one's sins and bad luck. There is no official logo for Songkran Festival yet, and according to Bangkok Post, it attracted more than 3.09 million foreign visitors during 2018.
Hi, my name is Faizah binti Aziz. My meeting number is 262001. Today, I would like to present my part is event profile. Songkran Festival. Songkran is the Thai New Year's national holiday. The date for the Songkran Festival is 13 April every year, but the holiday period extends from 14 to 15 April. The theme for Songkran Festival is water party. This is the example of the picture of Songkran Festival. And the last one is the Songkran Festival are held at Thailand and also in Laos.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ruwaida binti Muhammad Swami and my matrix number is 273639. I will continue about the current issues and trend of Songkran Festival. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, Thailand Songkran Festival water fights have been barred from being operated as usual. Thailand COVID-19 Task Force said that it will ban for a second year the street water fights that usually take place during celebration for the upcoming Thai New Year due to the pandemic. Thailand has been relatively successfully controlling coronavirus infection with a new wave of infection in the first 2 months of the year, now leveling off and after recording 88 days. The country's strict border controls have decimated its vital tourism industry, with revenues dropping over 80% as visitors number plunged from 40 million visitors in 2019 to 6.7 million last year. As we know, Songkran celebration is a water fights festival and have fun on the streets, which is people cannot stay dry because they will use the water gun as their main tools. Here are the tips of what attendees can do and cannot do at Songkran festival. Songkran do's. Number 1, protect money and phone. Before even buying a water gun, you must purchase a Ziploc or a small waterproof bag to keep your valuable dry during the water fight. You can find touchscreen Ziploc bags too, in case you need to scroll through your phone having super slippery hands, and only carry with you what is really necessary. Number 2, wear proper clothes and shoes. You are gonna be wet, so choose your clothes wisely. Light and fast dry fabric are the best. Underneath, a swimsuit or beach shorts are a must. Flip-flops are okay, but I recommend you to wear something that can protect your feet and that will be safe to walk on the slippery street. Goggles or sunglasses are a plus since you don't have to keep wiping your eyes every time someone splashes you. No worries if you have none of these. Most Songkran streets are full of pop-up stores selling you the cheapest and coolest fun. Number 3. Respect people and places. The water fights happen on the streets. Respect the shops and markets that might stay open during the holiday. Be polite and don't splash the water indoors, neither or on people who are working. Not all of them can join the wet water fights. While Songkran's don'ts, the first one is never throw water on motorbikes. This is dangerous and every year people get seriously hurt because of throwing water at motorcyclists. Play safe and avoid accidents. Number 2. Use the road safely. Do not drink and drive. It's wrong during any time of the year, but during Songkran Day, drink and drive can be even more dangerous. Use public transportation and taxis. And yes, we know that on the Thai islands, most of the people rent scooters. So if you ride a motorbike during Songkran, use your helmet all the time. Number 3, mind your power. Things can get really ugly if you don't mind the power of your gun or buckets. We are on the streets to have fun and play. Avoid shooting water on people's faces and eyes. Be gentle.
Hi, my name is Ellyna Natasha Bidyoma Isan. My metri number is 277870. Who is primary stakeholders in Songkran Festival? First is local council, which is ensure that Songkran Festival community is organized, supported and facilitated, whether by the provision of venues, finding direction of resources or through the assumption of event management responsibilities. Second is visitors and tourists. Visitors and tourists will have the opportunity to watch traditional Thai acts and learn more about Songkran history and enjoy traditional meals and find local support activities. Next is sponsor. The sponsor of Songkran Festival is Coca-Cola, which is provide brands and option that people enjoy, allowing them to be refreshed both physically and mentally. Next is create a more sustainable business and a better shared future for people, communities and the environment. The second sponsor is AirAsia, which is air transport, travel and lifestyle products as well as financial service are provided by AirAsia Pacific's leading travel and financial platform company. Next is participants and volunteer. The secondary stakeholders which involved in Songkran Festival is government agencies, which is Tourism Authority of Thailand, which is create high quality tourism items to improve the amount of money spent by travelers and increase the number of quality tourists in well-balanced market. Next is regional organization, which is Metropolitan Water Works Authority, which is provide water and sewerage service that are appropriate, safe, dependable and economical. While Bangkok Metropolitan Management is to create the collaborative city development in many aspects, which led Bangkok to be sustainable, livable metropolitan city and the center of the region. Media is included in secondary stakeholder, which is broadcast several information and weather condition in real time. And every time zone is covered via viewing, reading, listening and live event experience. Next is host community. Host community include community groups and residents, which is creating opportunities for participation, skill development, volunteerism and social, cultural, economic and environmental development. Next is emergency and healthcare service, which is include Thailand Police, Firemen and Ambulance, which assist emergency service and advise on alternate roads to find and from the venue in the event. And last but not least is event organizer, which plan, manage and execute spectacular Songkran Festival in the most efficient and cost-effective manner possible.
Thank you, Ellyna. Now, I will explain about the facilities, amenities and the logistic services provided during the Songkran Festival. So, my name is Sharina Shawal. My metri number is 271115. Based on what has been explained by the earlier presenters, the Songkran Festival is a cultural festival in the Thailand. Annually, there are 5 biggest spots to enjoy the water fight in the Thailand, which is in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Phuket and also the Hat Yai. So all the streets are filled with the trucks throwing the water everywhere. People who are celebrate this amazing festival in Bangkok, the facilities provided are the shops nearby that selling the water dispenser, waterproof sponge to all the attendees. Not only that, the public transportation like MRT and buses also running as usual. Undeniable that there are also the great hotels with the great deals and the complete facilities to the travelers, and most important thing is nearest to the Songkran Festival. Last but not least from me is about the logistic services. There are also the pickup trucks that allowing the public to sit behind it to go around the streets. And lastly is the water supply company that will supply the waters during that festival for the everyday. This is the best and amazing festival ever in Thailand. Thank you, that's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Anis. My name is Nur Alia Sofia binti Muhammad Rizwan and my matrix number is 271876. Next, I'll continue the presentation by explaining on factors why Songkran Festival can sustain more than 5 years. Songkran marks the new year for Thailand. It has been the holidays long have traditions. For Thai people, the new year means family gatherings to enjoy festive meals and uphold holidays traditions. One very important Songkran tradition is paying respect to elders. During Songkran, everyone will be wished by a warm Happy New Year many times throughout the holiday. Moving on to the most favorable factor, traditional customs. Visitors wanted to participate in traditional customs, for example, the pouring of scented water onto depictions of Buddha's image such as statues and photos. This portrayed as the most meaningful acts called Song Nam Pra. The idea behind this custom is that the water collected is spirituality cleansing. Traditionally, the water is then sprinkled over family members, representing renewal. Visitors can participate in this custom by joining locals in a temple or even in places such as malls and streets or anywhere Buddha images are located. The next factor is celebration in the capital. Bangkok, Phuket and Chiang Mai are considered the go-to destination for tourists who arrive in droves to celebrate. But locals and expats celebrate in every single corner of the country. The busiest street commonly Bangkok Sands Road and Silom Road.